When I was in 6th grade, I peed my pants. Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and whatever the hell Bruce Jenner is. I'm Matt Pulaski, and I'm in the closet right now. So, there's something that I've been needing to get off my chest for a while. Something kind of traumatizing happened to me. However, it was probably more traumatizing to my friend who found it later. So I was about 12 years old, and me and my buddy are going back to his place after a walk, and we go inside, and I have to pee really bad. So I get there, and I'm like, hey man, gotta use your bathroom. I gotta pee pretty badly. And my friend's like, no, I gotta pee more. I really gotta go. I gotta go. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna pee my pants. I gotta get in that bathroom. I gotta relieve myself all over into that toilet. I don't know if I said that exactly, but he's like, no, seriously, man, I gotta go. So I'm like, okay, I can hold it a couple minutes longer. He's just gonna pee real quick and come out. Those 2 minutes turned into like 2 hours of hell. It felt like there was a yellow, watery beast trying to just break out of my thing. So I'm squirming, and I get to the point where I go and knock on the door, and I'm like, hey bud, I gotta go, I'm gonna pee my pants here, can you open the door? And he's like, yeah, one sec. I can hear him in the bathroom messing with like the blow dryer or something. The dude isn't even peeing. I'm pretty sure he was pooping in the first place. And that's just messed up. That goes against the bro code to tell your buddy that you're peeing when you're actually pooping, okay? I get to the point where I can't stand because I have to pee so bad. And I actually got to the point of physically clenching and holding my hose shut, okay? Because there's not a fire to put out, okay? I'm on the ground with my knees kind of inverted, and I'm kind of sitting in the best position I could without flood hazards, okay? So I'm sitting there, I'm clenching myself like Michael Jackson in a hardcore dance performance. After about 5 minutes, he's still in the bathroom. I can't even get up because I know if I move too much, I'm gonna pee. Finally, I gave in. And it's the most bittersweet feeling you can ever have. A single tear rolls down my cheek. But that's not the only fluid coming out of my body, because a glowing, glorious warmth is spreading across my crotch and onto the floor. Thank God he didn't have a carpet in his room, because that would have been a big stain that would be ridiculously hard to explain. I'm just sitting there, just kind of like traumatized as urine is pooling around my shorts, and I'm just don't know what to do at all. I'm pissed off because my friend didn't get out of the bathroom. Luckily, the type of shorts I was wearing were the right color, where when they were kind of covered in urine, they just kind of still just looked dry. You couldn't really tell they were wet. This puddle of urine's on the ground, and I just, if I remember correctly, I kind of like used my foot to kind of like push it under his bed. Oh God, it was a mess. And I just kind of, put some other objects around there so it wasn't noticeable. Maybe it looked like he spilled a drink or something. My buddy comes out of the bathroom. He's just like, oh, you can use it now. And I'm just like, yeah, I better get going. I just realized I gotta get home, so I better go. And he's like, what? Seriously, you gotta go? I thought we were gonna blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I think it's best if I head out. I gotta, yeah, it's getting late, better go. I'm about to leave, and he's like, oh, do you still need to use the bathroom? And I want to punch him in the face, but the worst thing I'd ever heard in my life, he says, you could have just used our other bathroom. They had 2 bathrooms in their house. As I was sitting there in my own filth in his room, a small part of me had died. I would never trust my bladder again. Maybe 10 feet away, there's another bathroom in their house that I could have used. It's not right. While the worst part was definitely over, I got out of the house before he realized that I had peed all over his floor. Also, I think his mom came in as I was leaving, and she was like, hey, Matt, are you sticking around? No, gotta go, gotta get home. Standing there with drenched shorts. I never heard from my friend or his mom or anybody about the incident or asked me about it. So either he thought it was something else, he got blamed for it, or they had the decency to never bring it up to me again. Thanks for listening, Internet. That was kind of a traumatizing moment in my life, and I needed to get it off my chest. Sadly, that's not the worst or only story that I have to tell, so check back soon, and I might have another dark secret to confess. Until then, you're the Internet, and I'm in the closet. I'll see you cool cats later.